Friends, welcome to my channel, and today video is about commission worthy scheme entry scheme. So this is commission worthy scheme. So we'll discuss what is commission worthy scheme. Okay, so the commission worthy scheme is entry for sailor to become an officer in Indian Navy. So the CW scheme offers young sailors an opportunity for grant of permanent commission in the Navy with an aim to select deserving sailor from all branches and give them opportunity in service training. So all to make them general list officer at per with the entrance through other schemes. So we'll discuss the age criteria of this. So what is the age criteria for commission worthy entry? So for the non artificial seller, for NA, the age should be 22 and half. And for the artificial seller, for the artificial seller, the age should be 24 years. Okay. So the age as on 1st January of the year in which the course commission. All cases of upper age limit relaxation up to 1 year are to be forwarded to IHQ of MOD Navy subjected to the following. So what are the things and what are the points? An application should have applied for the commission under the scheme listed within the above prescribed age limit. Your age should be 22 and a half to 24. For non artificial seller, the age should be 22 years, and for the artificial sellers, age should be 24 years. An application for relaxation of age should be forwarded to IHQ of MOD Navy through the Administrative Authority and the Bureau of Sailors. Relaxation of age limit under the power of the Chief of the Naval Staff will be considered after the candidate has qualified through the SSB or NSB. So, next point is qualification. What are the qualification required? So, the qualification for commission worthy officer. So the qualification is what? Minimum education qualification will be 10 plus 2 with physics and maths. Physics and math. So 10 plus 2 with physics and maths is compulsory. Okay. A non-artificial sailor should have completed his induction training including third class. For NA, the induction training should be third class. Okay. For the NA, the education should be third class. And special qualification where applicable before appearing for the written examination. There is a exam they conduct PSB. Okay. So you have to qualify PSB for the written examination. Okay. So what is PSB? Prelim Selection Board. PSB is Prelim Selection Board. You have to qualify your PSB examinations. Thereafter, an artificial sailor should have hold the rank of. So for the artificial sailor, hold the rank of artificial fifth class. Okay. So he should be fifth class. And thereafter the marital status. So what are the marital status for that? The marital status should be sailor who are married will not be provided married accommodation. It means the marital status should be married or non-married. They considered both. Okay. So it doesn't matter. So who are married, they don't get the accommodation nor allowed to live with their families while undergoing training. Those who are unmarried will not be allowed to marry till they become sub lieutenants. Okay. So what rank you will get in this? You will get the sub lieutenant rank. Okay. So medical standard, a sailor should be a medical category. So the medical standard will go for the next, the medical category. Medical standards. So the medical standard is S1A1 men's shape 1. Okay. You should be shape 1. So medical category should be S1A1. Those in temporary lower medical category may be permitted to apply, but their case shall be decided on merit by IHQ of MOD Navy. Okay. Request for consideration in such cases should be forwarded immediately on the result of CW written examination. Such sailor will be directed to report for SW SSB only on approval of IHQ or MOD Navy. Okay. So the selection procedures. So what are the selection procedure for that? This is a very important. In every exam, the selection procedure plays a very vital role. Everybody knows because these are the things you should know, and this is a very important thing, selection procedure. So there is a PSB. First of all, you have to go through with the PSB. What is the PSB? PSB is a preliminary screening board. Okay, it is not a selection board, sorry, it is a screening board. Okay, you have been through a PSB. The Bureau of Seller will scrutinize the application for error and correctness of the fact of started therein and forwarded the name of the eligible candidates to the respective administrative authority and IHQ of MOD Navy. So the exam, the forms will be sent by 31st May and 30th November of the every year. Depends on the number of candidates. The administrative authority convey one or more boards for carry out the prelim screening of candidate during the month of June and December. So the screening will be done in the month of June and December. Okay. So this time they did the screening. Thereafter, after the PSB, they have a written examination. So thereafter, we'll get the dates for the written examination. So how they will conduct the written examination and what are the things we will discuss in this, the written examination. Okay. Sailor who pass the prelim screening are permitted to appear in the written examination. The written examination will be conducted by IHQ of MOD Navy, DNE online through Indian Naval Online, DNE online through Indian Naval Online Examination System. In this, you have three papers. One paper, totally you have to go through with the three papers. First paper consists of maths, which is about 100 marks. Thereafter, second paper is of physics, which is about 100 marks, and finally the third paper. Third paper consists of English and general science. And with this you will get the current affairs in this also. Okay, so this paper is also consists of 100 marks. So there is a only three papers in this. So you have to qualify in the both the papers. The qualification marks is 45% in each subject. Okay, there is a no negative marking, there is a no negative marking in the examination. So don't worry about the negative marking. There is a no negative mark in the examination, and this is a written examination. And after that, you'll get in some months you'll get the your result, and thereafter you'll allowed they will allow you to attempt your SSB, and the dates will come out, and the attempt should be only three times. They will allow only three times. For that you will be appear for only three times. Okay, they have restriction for the attempts. Thereafter, what about the trainings? We'll discuss about the training of their examination. So training, we will discuss on the training part. All candidates selected under the CW scheme will be designed designated as a cadet and will undergo the 4-year BTech courses at INA. Those who failed in prescribed examination during training as candidate and midshipman will be relegated by 6 months at a time of their promotion delayed accordingly. Penalty for failure after being promoted to sub lieutenant will be as applicable to the Indian Naval Academy cadets. A trainee, very much important, a trainee who fails to make adequate progress in their course may be withdrawn from the training with the approval of IHQ of MOD Navy. If a trainee is withdrawn while under training as a cadet, he will be reverted to the original rank and branch as a sailor without loss of seniority of all purposes. In such cases, character and efficiency assessment for the period under training is to be completed by INA. If he is withdrawn after being promoted to midshipman, he will be discharged from service. So this is the overall criteria for the CW, and it is a very good opportunity for the sailors to become a commissioned officer in Indian Navy. So so this is the whole thing about the CW entry scheme, how to become a officer in Indian Navy from sailor. So this is the whole thing about sailor to become a officer. Thanks for watching my channel. Jai Hind.